Okay, hello everybody. In just a second. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to try to mute my microphone when I have to do that. Prometheus and I got back last night from our trip, and I had a cold that I sadly passed to him. I'm at the tail end of it, and he's like right in the middle. Just left it in our hands, huh? We are reluctantly in charge. Okay. Take orders from customers here. Top your pizza orders here. Cook up to 4 pizzas in the oven. Cutting stations. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can do this efficiently. Okay. So does that mean they want 4 pepperonis on... Okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was understanding that. It's like we want 4 pepperonis on half of the pizza. Okay. Into the oven. Okay. Ah, okay. I will pull it up as soon as I'm finished. Okay, that was accidentally overcooked because I didn't understand. Okay. So, my bad. Okay. We overcooked a little because I did not understand how to take it off of the oven. Okay. Okay. 8 pepperonis. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Into the oven. Okay, this isn't too bad, I don't think. This will be a little weirder with these. This will be a little weirder to keep track of when multiple pizzas are going, I would say. Okay, and then they wanted a 4 cut. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Da 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 da. Okay. Yep, because we messed up the baking on the first one. So not too bad. for some pizzas. Okay. Let me get a drink real quick while this is loading. But yeah, night before we left, which was Wednesday, because we left Thursday, I felt like my throat getting scratchy, and I was just like, you gotta be kidding. And I'm assuming, and some people at work concurred, because I haven't been around anyone that's been sick, so I'm assuming that it might be from the seasons changing that we got a cold. But, which I might have said before. Okay. Hello. So they want 6 olives on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into the oven. And they want this one to cook. This one's going to be cooking for a bit, it looks like. Let's go ahead and take another order at least. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It was pretty good. The only tough part, oh, where'd my pizza go? Oh no, where'd it go? What the heck? Oh, there it is. The only tough part was the driving. Because on the way down, we, like, braked halfway through, and on the way back, we were like, let's try to book it and do one day. Do one in a day. Or do the whole thing, excuse me. So it was tough, but it was nice to be home in our own beds and knowing that we didn't have to stop in a hotel and then have to drive more today. So and as for what you asked Demi with the ice cream one, we still have that one, but I just thought we would try one of the others. Just a little change of pace. And yes, I am a little bit sick. The worst of it, unfortunately, happened on our trip. But, I suspect I got some sickness from some seasons changing here. Because I've not been around anyone sick. It came out of nowhere. So ew, they want sardines? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay. Go ahead and put that one in the oven. And then let's get this one made. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We don't have any more trips planned for the rest of this year, you know, minus holiday stuff, obviously. So hopefully we won't catch any more sickness. How long was this one? Okay, I want that one off too. And they want an 8 cut on this one. So, 1, 2. That is not quite right, but good enough. What's the problem? What do we get 0 on? The top. What? Oh no! I did that backwards. Oh crap. Well, shit. I accidentally picked the wrong pizza. My bad. Well, we're about to fail accidentally. Whoops. I messed up. I got my pizzas backwards. That is my fault. I screwed up. Yeah, I need to probably look through that stuff today or tomorrow because Dad told me what stuff he's bringing, so I might leave some of mine. And I do have my 2 big fancy stands for my sun catchers, so definitely a couple of my usual things are going to have to not be put out, which, you know, it is what it is. Alright, I have to try to not mix those up. I didn't even notice that. I was looking right at the ticket and I didn't even notice. My bad. My bad. Okay. Yes, we still have fully working appliances. Okay, let's get this one going. So they want 4 sausages on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 4 onions on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, let's go ahead and... Woodcrafts? Woodcrafts. Is that what that's supposed to say? Woodcrafts? I'm trying to remember what you're talking about. Oops. Na. Perfect. Oh, wood crate. Okay. That makes more sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I did not accidentally give opposite orders to opposite customers. Right? Okay. So I want 6 mushrooms on the bottom 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. into the oven. And then this one, 4 peppers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the oven. I love all different ones. There's one pizza place in our hometown specifically, because they seem to be one of the only pizza places that have this as a topping option. So I can only order it there, but I do love it. I love ham and sauerkraut pizza. It is pretty good. It sounds crazy, I know. Like I was at my hairdresser's one time and she ordered it while I was getting my hair done, and I smelled it the whole time and I was like, that smells delicious. So I literally went out after I got my hair done and got like a personal pizza size one, and it was so good. It sounds gross, but it's so delicious. I recommend if you can get it, but like I said, you'd probably have to make it yourself if you don't have a Casanos. Because they are the only pizza place I've seen that have sauerkraut as a topping, aside from Papo's. That is the only other one, but I don't know if you can get it in pizza form. When I get it there, I get it as like a, what do you call those? A calzone. They have it for that. But it's so good. It is delicious. Oh, we got one more. He wants 6 olives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. For sure. Yeah, handling them's not fun. I don't remember while I worked there if I ever had to make an anchovy pizza. I don't think I did. But I can imagine that would be gross. Oh, sorry, bro. You waited a little bit. My bad. I would imagine not. I would imagine it's not a very popular order. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Okay. Can do. So we want mushroom or sausage all around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 2 mushroom in this quadrant. Okay. Oh. Correct. This will I'm either going to do another stream sometime this week or Saturday at the latest. Correct. Because Spirit and I and my dad will be at that show. I guess technically that's that quadrant. I'm sorry. Yeah, we should be, like, minus the other two shows we have in November, not counting, like, holiday time, obviously. We should be back to a more regular schedule for a while. And I hate going on schedule for you guys, because I know, you know, I know that, usually we're regular, but yeah, this just happens to be, this year just happens to be like a little cluster of things all at once. And it's unfortunate. I wish they were on Saturdays, but those vendor shows that Spirit and I do that are at the mall, they always schedule them on Sundays, I think. We have enough followers, so that's not in question. Our our only problem is the same that it has been. And I know part of that's of course my fault, but it's the viewer engagement thing. Like I think it was like a month of having like I have to look again, but I think 3 or more people active in the chat at a given time or something like that. Um, so yeah, that is our only requirement that we don't meet is just the average of people in chat engagement. Yes. He has been for a while. I don't remember how long, but he has been for a bit. I think so too, yeah. It's just a matter of time. We're slow moving, and like I said, I know that part of that is me because I know that I am not as what's the word? Um, I'm not as dynamic as a lot of other streamers. Like I'm not horribly funny or anything like that, so we don't get as much engagement because of that. I'm not as engaged or I'm not as dynamic as a lot of other streamers, so we're not pulling in people as quickly as others might. Um, but yeah, hopefully we'll get there. Oh Lord. Oh my. Bookstore simulator? That sounds interesting. Run your own bookstore. But yeah, I try to be, you know, and like I said, I know that won't cause growth as quickly, but I'm just a chill, hang out kind of streamer. I'm funny sometimes, but not all the time. Ooh. Well, that's a good deal. Is that in Steam as well, or is that on another platform? Man, there really is just like a simulator for everything nowadays, isn't there? It's just like never ending. That would have been funny because I would have been super confused. I would have been like, what the? I'm sure he was super encouraging. Yeah, for sure. We too are ready for fall weather. Which it was definitely... I'm glad to be back up here because as much as I loved seeing my friend, don't get me wrong, as much as I loved seeing my friend, it is a different kind of heat when you're down south. For sure. And I've been down south before, so I know it, but... Yeah. Yeah, please no snow on Halloween. No kidding. No kidding. I agree. Which I need to... I still need to finish getting the stuff, because obviously we probably won't refill the pool at this point. I need to finish getting the stuff, and we need to clean out the bottom of it so we can get it filled up to the level it needs to be filled to be shut down for the season. Oh yeah, all in the 90s. We're doing good on the wait times on the pizzas. I'm glad that it seems to be going better than the ice cream. Now I'm wondering if in this game, because I haven't seen a screen for that, if there's like upgrades or anything. I don't see anything for that though. Get a drink of my lemonade real quick. Like, let me see. No? Yeah, I don't see anything for, like, upgrades or anything like that. Yes. For sure. Let's see. Pepper's on the left side. And these on the right. Okay. Well, since we're planning to leave it up for the winter, we'll probably be able to open it earlier, so I think it'll just depend on when it gets warm enough. Because we kept getting distracted, Prometheus and I, so we didn't get it to actually use our pool. So, the only ones who got to benefit from the pool this year were the kiddos. Oh my. Okay, and then this one was a X. Ta-da! Yeah. But yeah, hopefully we get a little bit of the 65 to 75 fall weather before it goes straight to winter, because I hate when we don't get that. Hate, hate, hate. Get both of these out. I know there was another order. Saw someone else walk in, I think. Okay. And this is the 4 quadrant. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why that other one was an 88 wait time and this guy was 98, but who knows. If I had to pick between those two, I would say thin crust probably. No offense to deep dish, but it's not a common one we get around here, obviously. So, I would probably go with the thin crust. Right? She better. Sardines on pizza is one of those pizza toppings I will say that I do not understand. Like, I can justify in my mind a lot of others. But the sardines, I just don't get. Because, yeah, I don't see any things where we can do, like, upgrades and stuff, so... I wonder, do we just rank in this game and we can't upgrade anything? Which is interesting. I gotta catch you first. I do know where you live, though. I'm gonna have to trick her. So they want 2 of these, and then 6. I think that's about right. Right? I just have to find the right lure is all. Whoop. I could never. That'd be a little too cold for me. Little too cold for me. That was not straight. I don't know, man. Because I also can't swim, so that's another problem of mine. Oh man, can I do 4 pizzas at once? Like, I know in the oven I can, but can I watch 4 pizzas at once? Is the question. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then had to do the save for later, because otherwise some of these might overcook. Because it looks like 2 of these are short cooks, and one's medium and one's long. Okay. Save for later. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the 6 olives. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And then 6 mushrooms. Okay. Okay. And these two are the short ones. Okay. Get these two out first. And then into the oven. Okay. And then that one's cooking for a half. And that one's cooking for... Okay. Whoops. That's true. Mm-hmm. This is one of them long cooked pizzas. Which I find is interesting in games, because I've never ordered from a pizza place that was like, hey, exactly how long do you want us to cook your pizza for? Maybe that's just a thing I don't know about. Oh, my bad. I didn't know there was going to be one more order. At least hers is a short cook time. But yeah, that's interesting that this game doesn't have any, like, upgrades. He's not her craft store buddy, I am. Yep. That is usually a girl activity. Woohoo! We try to be good about that. Okay. Sometimes when we do go, though, we're going just to look, and we're there for an indiscriminate amount of time. I might have time to take one more order. Yeah, I guess we never really have posted pictures of stuff we make. Right? Like, oh, here's your glorious pizza. Oh. But yeah, we never really post stuff we make in the Discord. We have we have a section channel for that, I guess. I guess we kind of do. I feel like the only reason we don't is we don't want to make it seem like we're advertising to be like, hey, buy our stuff. So we don't want it to seem like a cash grab situation. Okay, so let's make these. So we've got 3 short cook times, 1 long cook time. Okay. And then I'm gonna do the ones that are short time first. That one's only those. Okay. And then... Exactly. And that's what we like to hear. You can just kind of get distracted by stuff and not have to worry. I say as I'm distracted counting pizza toppings. Okay. Into the oven. There we go. 6. Into the oven. That'll be right there. then 7 into the oven. That one's over here. And then into the oven. 5. Okay, and then one of those might have been a little overcooked, and then this one is the halftime one. Okay. Alright. Pepperoni. Right? Here we go. Oh, really? I know your wait time sucked, but I was trying not to make it suck. Which, that's my bad. I didn't mean to let 4 orders stack up, but shit happens. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know how I got that. I'm super annoyed. Because she was waiting in the same group with these other 3 people, and nobody else was that low. Nobody. We were doing so good that one time. But yeah, if you guys want to see more of our stuff, feel free to ask. Like I said, I feel like the only reason we don't show a lot of the stuff we sell is because we don't want anybody to feel like they have to, like we're trying to coerce you into buying stuff. Which, speaking of that spirit, we need to get our damn website up. It's just hanging out. Unfinished. Although it was frustrating, one day we worked on it for like 2 hours, put a bunch of products and stuff, and the stuff didn't save, and I was like, really? Really? Really, website? We just did 2 hours of work, and you didn't save it. Oh yeah, speaking of that, Spirit, could you text me, I think I still have it on my computer, but just in case, could you text me the web address and the login info for the website again, please? Thanks much. Oh. Another order. More orders. Okay. Let me check hers. Okay. Da, 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 da. Yeah. That was a good slice. That one wasn't so bad. That one was bad. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah. That'll be nice. I hope we get that around here. Okay, that's a long cook one. Short cook. Longer cook. Okay. Short cook. Okay. Group all these together here. Okay. So those are longer, these two are shorter. So let's do these first. Get these out of here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Make this one, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4 into the oven. There we go. Get those going. That one's probably gonna finish first. But yeah, I'm really surprised there's no upgrades in this game to like make your ovens faster or anything like that. How unfortunate. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Wonderful. We did pretty good today, guys. I would say. We got up all of 7 ranks. Alrighty. Okay, guys, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go for the day. Like I said, there's either going to be another stream sometime this during the week or on the weekend day, Saturday instead of Sunday this week. And then after that, we should have a little bit of like regular days and then a couple other readjustments. But I'm going to let you guys go. I hope everyone has a good rest of your day, and I will catch you guys later. Bye, guys!